Hey guys, I'm going to show you, well, I almost said a new launcher, but it's not. It's actually a very old launcher, but it's got a new lease of life. So ADW Launcher is going back sort of probably 2 years since I would suggest it has been really the launcher of choice. This and I think Launcher Pro were the two that that were on most people's Android devices. I was actually a Launcher Pro guy, but I did buy, it will show you as well, it's even installed. That's the paid version. ADW Launcher EXE, but I'm showing you this really because it only says it on the free version side. What's new? Almost everything. So I have installed, like I said, I've installed the paid version. So here it is. One of the things you notice straight away is this is the bar at the top there. So you get access to all of your apps. You get access to the quick voice dictation, or you get access to, and in this case, Google Now, or search, I suppose, actually. But you can go straight in. Will it rain today?
Rain is expected today in London.
Yes. Anyway, and then as with, my usual launcher is Nova, and as with Nova, you get the scrolling dot bar on the bottom. I'm not quite sure why that turns like that. I've not seen any actual benefit to it or any reason for it. I do find it slightly slower than some, but maybe if I mess around in the settings I can change sort of animation speeds or something. I think what you will notice, so you get different transitions. Let me show you this first of all. So obviously this is my app drawer. They look a bit spaced out. I should probably change that a bit. But what you can do, so this is funky 3D wall, and when it's done they bounce back into place. So that's kind of cool. Obviously there's different, let's go into ADW settings. I've got to remember myself where, so app drawer style, ball, let me show you ball. So again, there they are as normal. Whee! Probably not quite so practical, you can't see, and I find it a little bit annoying. So I move my thumb, it springs back out. It's a little odd, it takes a little getting used to. But there's quite a lot of different options there. What did we have it on? I forget. Yeah, so wall, I quite like wall. But again, it can be a bit odd that it springs back out into place sometimes while you're adjusting your thumb. But anyway, that's very cool. When I press the menu, this springs up. So I get regular settings, I get ADW settings, I can arrange my screens, I can lock the desktop, I can resize the screens. It's kind of odd, but maybe useful. Come on, right, ooh. I go right to the edge. So that's kind of cool. I don't think any other launchers really do it quite like that. Change the wallpaper, obviously, or we can go over to Add. Now this is quite neat as well. You go to Widgets, and it will list all the widgets in a second on the left-hand side. But I also get sort of all of them in their kind of graphical state there. So I can scroll through all of them like that. Come back if there's a particular widget I'm after that's further on down. I can go straight to that, and it jumps and shows me just those bits. So that's really quite cool. Presentation wise, this probably is one of the best launchers I've seen in a little while. With just things like that, it's really quite smart. All the different transitions, so we do get different transitions for the home screen as well. So let's show you, for example, Cube. I quite like Cube. It's a little bit odd as well. You don't get the 5 set. I think you can change how many, but you don't necessarily get the 5 set positions along the bottom. So these are off to the left at the moment, and if I go to add another one, I can kind of push it into place. Whoa, come back. I can kind of push it into place. So I can say I want this to go on the edge. Or if you're quick, you can get it to go on the edge, or you drop it at the side, or you drop it in a thing, and it will move depending where you put it. Now here's another cool thing. So I've got remove up on the top left there. Go on, off you go. I can fling it straight up there. If I think if I hold over something, it will change to. Oh no! Well, I think it will uninstall. I don't want to uninstall Jiffy though, so I'm not going to try. But I quite like just fling it up the top there and off it goes. That's all. I mean, there are a lot of settings for you to go through, and I'm not going to go through them all with you now. Icons. The app drawer. So the app drawer is saying it looked a bit spaced out. What do I need? Columns are the columns the upright? I can't remember. 5. Let's go to 5 by 5. Whoa. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, so it's very nicely presented. Some really cool things. I've probably missed some stuff as well, but do have a look yourself. Basically, that's ADW Launcher. It's been reinvented really. So well done to I think it's ADW. Good stuff. ADW Launcher. There is a free version and a paid version on the Google Play. Go check it out. My name's Andy.